Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Savannah Chrisley claps back, felons are hot. Chrisley knows best. Savannah Chrisley is making a statement about felons, and she wants it to be known that they are hot. The reality star and podcaster has been working very hard on prison reform. More so, she wants to free her parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley. Now she is speaking out on the aesthetic of prisoners, but why? Keep reading for more details. Since Todd and Julie Chrisley entered their respective prisons in January 2023, Savannah Chrisley has not given up. She has dedicated her Unlocked podcast and much of her time in an attempt to get them out. This has become her life's mission, as Todd was sentenced to 12 years, whereas Julie was sentenced to 7. She does not think this is fair, and like any child, Savannah just wants her parents free. Furthermore, she has heard horror stories and is fearful for their safety. The hope was that, with Julie's resentencing, she would be home by 2025. Unfortunately, that did not happen, and her probation was extended by 2 years. This baffled Julie and Savannah, but the fight is far from over for everyone involved. Savannah has made it clear that she is taking it to the president and will keep her followers informed as to how they can help. For now, she is remaining active on social media and unlocked, but one follower posed a question. They wanted to know why reruns of Chrisley Knows Best still air if Todd and Julie are in prison. In the most Savannah Chrisley way possible, she clapped back at the comment. She made it clear that felons are hot, and added a heart hand emoji. Now it appears that it was initially something she had posted on Twitter/X and made its way to her Instagram. After seeing her response, a Reddit thread was started. So what did fans have to say about this? The OP had a very interesting take. At least she acknowledges they are felons. Did anyone else pick up on that? And furthermore, are felons hot? Followers felt that Savannah Chrisley did know her parents were guilty. However, she had to profess otherwise, as she felt they were above the law. She knows they are guilty. She's only screaming their innocence because she thinks they are above the law. I bet if a federal agency looked into her and Chase, they'd be right there in prison with their parents. Others just thought this was a trash response and was mini Todd. I've always felt she knew they were guilty as charged. In her mind, she knows the money was not earned and feels they needed it to live the way they wanted the world to see them. She's her father's mini-me. What do you think of how Savannah handled the situation, and was she just having fun with the comment? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Savannah Chrisley has never been one to hold her tongue, but her latest clapback has the internet in a frenzy. And not all for the right reasons. In a bold, eyebrow-raising Instagram live session, Savannah, daughter of imprisoned reality TV stars Todd and Julie Chrisley, responded to online trolls who criticized her ongoing support for her parents and her public flirtation with a former inmate. With her signature blonde waves tousled and eyes locked into the camera, she smiled mischievously and dropped the now viral line. You know what? Felons are hot. Sorry not sorry. The NTRNETXPLODs. It took less than an hour for Felons are hot to start trending on X, formerly Twitter, with fans, critics, and pop culture analysts all chiming in. Some praised Savannah for her unapologetic attitude and for flipping the narrative on its head. Others slammed her for being tone-deaf, glamorizing crime, and trivializing the justice system, especially while her mother Julie continues to serve a lengthy sentence in a Kentucky federal prison. Savannah Chrisley calling felons hot is like pouring gasoline on her family's PR dumpster fire, one user wrote. Another supporter tweeted, Savannah is unbothered, iconic, and embracing her villain era. Let her live. The context behind DACLAP. The drama stems from Savannah's recent appearance on a podcast, where she opened up about dating again and how she found herself weirdly attracted to a man who had served time in prison. She claimed he had turned his life around, was deeply spiritual, and made her feel more seen than any man before. Naturally, tabloids ran wild with the headline, "Savannah Chrisley dating a convicted felon." Comment sections were filled with every judgment imaginable. Some fans accused her of disrespecting her parents' legal situation. Others said she was clout chasing. One particularly harsh critic wrote, "Savannah should be more focused on family, not falling for felons." What message is she sending? That's when Savannah took to Instagram Live and delivered her now infamous response. "Look," she said, adjusting her ring light. "Everyone wants to talk about how I should grieve, how I should love, how I should live. I'm 26 years old. I've been through hell. My parents are in prison. I'm raising my little brother. If I think felons are hot, let me have that. We all got our thing." Q. Chaos. Felons, flirtations, and FAMILYFFEUDS. Sources close to Savannah revealed that the man in question is a 32-year-old former inmate who served time for white-collar crimes, eerily similar to the charges that sent Todd and Julie to prison. His identity hasn't been confirmed, but eagle-eyed fans think it could be a former business associate of her father. The twist? Todd allegedly disapproves. According to a source close to the family, Todd Chrisley, even from prison, made it known via his attorneys that he doesn't support Savannah's reckless public statements. Meanwhile, Julie has reportedly taken a gentler approach, encouraging Savannah to follow her heart but stay rooted in grace. The family dynamic has become increasingly strained as Savannah leans into a bolder, more unfiltered persona. Once known as the sweet Southern belle on Chrisley Knows Best, she's now embracing controversy, and some say it's intentional. Is Savannah branding herself the bad girl now? Media insiders believe this might be Savannah's strategic pivot into a new brand, one that's less family-friendly and more raw reality-able. With rumors swirling of a rebooted, Chrisley-style reality show in the works, this time centering on Savannah, her brother Grayson, and niece Chloe. The timing of this viral moment may not be a coincidence. Savannah's building her next chapter, one Bravo insider claimed. She knows the audience wants drama, chaos, and unapologetic takes. And she's giving exactly that. Indeed, in follow-up Instagram stories, Savannah seemed to double down. "People love to hate you when you won't play by their rules," she wrote in white font over a mirror selfie. Also, yes, felons are still hot. She ended the post with a fire emoji and a wink. Pubilitheoriatctams. Seskilite down the middle. The internet remains divided. Some fans have fully embraced her new fiery persona. "I stan a woman who refuses to play victim," one fan commented. "Savannah's been through it all and came out savage." Others were less enthusiastic. "This is not empowerment," another user wrote. "It's glamorizing criminal behavior. She's losing her grip." Criminologists and prison reform advocates also weighed in. One nonprofit leader tweeted, "We advocate for second chances, but turning incarceration into a quirky dating preference undermines the gravity of mass incarceration in this country."